Before the revolution shook the world, there was one forgotten day when an empire began to crack. Across the frozen streets of Russia, power glittered in gold, but beneath it, the ground was shifting. Behind palaces and chandeliers, hunger and silence ruled the hearts of millions. Hope smoldered in factory smoke, in whispered prayers, in clenched fists unseen by the throne. The empire looked unbreakable, its might carved in marble and fear. Yet its foundation was hollow, and soon that hollow echo would become thunder, the sound of a nation awakening. The people rise. It began with footsteps on frozen stone, ordinary people carrying prayers instead of weapons. Men, women, and children moved through the mist of street Petersburg, their breath rising like smoke from a quiet fire. In their hands, icons and banners. In their hearts, a desperate faith that the Tsar would hear them. From every factory and alley came the same refrain: justice, bread, and mercy. The march stretched for miles, a river of hope flowing toward the Winter Palace's iron gates. But beneath the hymns and candlelight, soldiers waited, and history held its breath. Blood on the snow. It began as a peaceful march, thousands carrying icons and prayers, not weapons. They came seeking mercy from their Tsar, the little father they still believed in. But inside the palace walls, there was silence and fear. When the crowd refused to turn back, the rifles were raised. Then, a single command, and the history froze. Bloody Sunday, they called it, the day faith in the Tsar died. The fall of thrones. What began in the streets of Street Petersburg soon echoed across the world. Across Europe, the old order trembled. Monarchs clung to crowns that no longer shone. Factories turned into battlegrounds. Students and workers stood shoulder to shoulder, demanding a new dawn. Empires that once seemed eternal began to crack. From the Balkans to Berlin, the fire of rebellion burned with one message: the people will not kneel. The age of kings was dying, and a new world was waiting to be born. The empire strikes back, but the crowns were not ready to fall without a fight. The monarchs struck back with steel, fear, and fire. Revolutionaries, who once stood united, began to fracture. Some fled, others vanished into prisons or graves without names. The dream of freedom seemed to flicker, like a dying ember in the storm. Yet even in defeat, the idea had survived, waiting for the next spark. Revolt Reborn. The fires of revolution never truly die. They smolder beneath the ruins, waiting to rise again. From shattered empires, new ideas took root. Liberty, equality, the rights of all to be heard. Machines roared to life. The industrial age became the forge of change. The world began to move faster. Voices once silenced now found power in the crowd. Every protest, every pen stroke, every spark of defiance became part of a new human story. The age of revolution had ended, but its echo became the voice of the modern world. Echoes of empire. Centuries have passed, but the empires never truly vanished. Their borders changed, their crowns melted down, yet their echoes still shape our world. Every protest, every voice raised today, carries the memory of those who dared first to rise. Freedom was never given. It was demanded, again and again and again. And though history turns, the question remains, what will we do with the freedom they forged in fire? This is our inheritance, the echoes of empire, still ringing through time. History doesn't end here. It lives on, in the echoes we share, the stories we keep alive. If these echoes moved you, subscribe, Echoes of Time, for more untold stories, lost empires, and the legends that shaped our world. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.